Today we are going to be using the most random things to try to catch bluegill. So pretty much we will start with something, normal to catch bluegill with, and then as it goes on, the item will get more and more weird to catch it with. So anyway, guys, this is my first long form video. I would really like if you guys subscribed to help out the new channel. Fishing is something I really like to do, and I'd like to make some videos on it. So if you guys would love to, please subscribe to help support the new channel. We'll be fishing, obviously, different places other than this pond and whatnot. But today we're going to be doing an experiment and seeing if bluegill will bite some of the most random things. So let's get started. And to raise the stakes of how weird we are getting with it, we're going to be using, I don't know how good you guys can see it because this phone's strapped to my head, but we're going to be using this hook, and it's going to have a snap attached to it. And a lot of people say snaps can kind of take away from fish bite rates, but we're going to be using that just to kind of prove a point that if it bites with the snap and some of these weird lures, they will bite pretty much anything. So first thing we're going to be using is just some basic bread. This is obviously nothing weird. Everyone knows classic bread. I mean, you can use them for like carp and whatnot too, but today we're going to be using them for bluegill. One of the biggest things that I noticed with bread is that bluegill tend to get it off the hook very easily. So let's just hope that we can actually just land a bluegill with bread. I mean, I'm sure we can, even if it takes a couple attempts from them eating it off the hook and not getting hooked. Let's see what happens. So we're just gonna throw it right there. I mean, they'll be like up there anywhere. See, got the bobber there. Sometimes they might be like right on the edge, never know. And to add even more to the stress of trying to catch bluegill off the most random things, the bite rates have not been up right now because I think because of a big rain we had yesterday. So getting bites are going to be semi-hard at least, I feel like, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. See, I told you, they'll eat the bread off. That's the problem with bread that I have. So, although I got a bite, it might have been from like some real small bluegill, and because of that, they ultimately end up just eating it off the hook instead of getting hooked half the time. Okay, there we go. First fish. So, yes, off the bread. It's just a little purebred bluegill, just a small one, as you guys can see. So yeah, so that's a bluegill off the bread. He's a real small one. He's not a big one at all. He's got some nice black spots, I guess. So here you go, we're gonna release him. All right, guys, that's one fish, and we caught it off the classic bread. Let's move on to the next bait. All right, guys, so for the next bait we have, now I have a few of these, just these don't know if you guys can see them real well. Just these berries. I don't remember what these are called, guys. So I'll put it up on the screen what these are called, but they're just these little red berries that I found in the ground. Again, I'll put the name up on the screen to figure out what exactly they are called. But anyway, we're going to be using these. This is our second choice for bait, as far as getting a little more unusual. Obviously, using these berries, I feel like would obviously be more unusual than using bread. Alright guys, it's on the hook there. It's pretty small in there, so let's see what happens. I throw it out there, see if we get something to eat it. Okay, I seen the, oh. There we go, another small one. Off the berry, guys. And that actually, I got this bite faster than I did bread, okay. As you guys can see, it was off the berry. Right there. We just caught one off the berry. Even faster than what we caught it off of bread. There's another tiny one, except this one is a hybrid. So I guess they call them green gill sunfish hybrid right here. Let's go ahead and throw them back in the water, and that's already it for bait number 2. In fact, it was better than the bread apparently, or at least it worked faster. So wow, I didn't even know we'd get him that fast, but I guess you never know with bluegill. That's all I know. But let's move on to the next bait, guys. All right, guys, for our next bait, we're gonna try a not so bloomed flower. Yeah, I know, we're getting pretty random with this stuff, aren't we? But look, you don't think they'll bite that? I guess there's one way to find out. That's gonna be our next bait. All right, guys, so it's on there. It just looks like a green hairy ball when it's on the hook. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and cast this thing out and see if we can catch a bluegill off of a not so bloomed flower. Yeah, reel it in a little bit. See what happens. Oh, that was a bite. That was a bite. Hold on, it's getting messed with. Did you take it? No. Okay, so I'm sure you guys seen that. That was a bite. So we could already put a check for the fact that they will, in fact, bite the flower. Now, the only other goal would be, can we get them to actually eat it? Oh, right on the edge, I have a little tiny bit of action, probably some minnow or so. Oh, like baby bluegill. I don't know, it's getting messed with, so we know that the thing's getting bit. They haven't actually eaten it though. But then again, okay, so maybe change of mind, they do eat it because something pulled it off the hook, as you guys can see. Okay, so they eat it, but I need to catch one off of these flowers. I need to find like another unbloomed one or something. I guess I could use one that's a little more bloomed. It's got a little purple on it. Pretty interesting. Let's rip the leaves off though. All right, so I got another one on, as you guys can probably already tell. Let's throw it out there and let's see if I get anything to bite or actually eat it this time, like, and catch it. Okay, I see bluegill going around it. And that could have something to do with the bobber as well. The bobber is moving. They're seeing it. Oh, hold on, something's moving it. Okay, they're messing with it. They are messing with this. Oh, see, it's... Did they get it all? Okay, no, they didn't. It's getting messed with like crazy. I just need to get him to eat it all the way and swallow it. Come on, fishy. These are like all small ones too around here right now. So let's add to that. I guess once you start getting them into something a little more unusual, it'll take longer to catch them. I mean, that's not what happened with the berry, as you guys seen, but... Okay, see, it's getting bit again. It's like... Yeah, and they're following. Oh, crap. See, I don't know if I got that on video, but there was one that had it in its mouth for a second. So they're definitely biting it, and they definitely have this, like, quick desire to try to eat it. But maybe they're just spitting it out because they know, hey, that's not food, but I don't know. Okay, so they got it off again. Okay, so here's how I'm going to conclude it, because they do keep getting it off the hook. They're just not getting hooked. So I think the conclusion is I will give this 0.75 points. Why? Because half of that is from the fact that we at least got it to bite. Then the 0.75 is the fact that they are eating it. It's just when they're eating it, they're not getting hooked. But it's not a full point because I didn't catch a bluegill off the flower. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. So I guess let's go ahead and let's move on to the next bait. Okay, guys, for our next bait, a pencil eraser. That's right. We're going to be using a pencil eraser to try to catch a bluegill. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, we are entering the territory of not so natural baits or whatnot. Because I don't think you just find pencil erasers out in the wild, and I don't think you would commonly use these to catch a bluegill, but that's what we're going to be trying to do today. Pencil eraser is on the hook. And it seems like it's on there pretty good, so let's go ahead and throw it out there. Set the bobber a little deeper. Yes, guys, I know I don't put my bobbers on quite correctly. This is how I always kind of put them on. Don't ask why. I guess it's just easier to adjust. Hopefully I'm not the only person that does that. Alright, let's see how fast we get it off of the pencil eraser, or if we do. Hey, that's just me saying if we do. Because I don't know if we will. Alright guys, if I get a bluegill off a pencil eraser, then that's going to be pretty insane. Oh. Is that a bite? There's our bites. Those are bites. It's twitching, as you can see. Okay, let me set the bobber just a little shallow. Oh. Yo, did you guys see that? It went all the way under. It went all the way under. I didn't hook him up, though. That was like a surprise attack. I'm bound determined to actually catch this on a pencil eraser. I mean, come on, dude. That was insane. Oh, immediately, like, look at that. They're all going up to it. Dude. Okay, yeah, they are wanting a piece of that eraser. Alright, come on. Come on, eat it. Dude, they're like tapping it. Come on, eat it. Eat the eraser. No, I'm snagged in a bunch of weeds. I'm not snagged now, but I was. Okay, so this is another situation where they're going to bite it, but are they going to eat it? Okay, we're gonna go to the next pond. I am bound determined to catch a bluegill off of a pencil eraser. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. That was, yeah, that was nice. To be fair, we went from like natural to not natural very quickly right there, so. Yep, come on, dude. Oh. It's getting messed with. Come on, hungry bluegill, come on. No! I had one! I was reeling it in, and it like bit it. I had one. Yes. Yes. Off of a pencil eraser, finally. Oh my. That took forever. So we have just caught a bluegill. Hold on a second. So you guys can see. Oh, wow. Okay, see? Purebred bluegill. And it was off of a pencil eraser. Let's go and throw him back in. Finally. There we go. Off of a pencil eraser. Holy, that took a while, but I finally did it. Alright, guys. So yeah. So that's the pencil eraser. And that took me a while to catch a fish off of. So let's see if we can get one off the next bait. Okay guys, so I did take a little break. It was getting hot and everything, and so I did a couple things. It is a little later in the day now, and we want to try again. Now I have another bait option, and this one's going to be pretty interesting. For this bait option, guys, we have chewed up bubble gum. Ew! Now you guys might be thinking a couple things. One, you may be saying, this is absolutely disgusting, and you'd be right. Or maybe you're thinking that's not quite as unusual as the pencil eraser, and you'd also be right. I figured I would still try this though, because it's kind of a weird option, and it's a piece of chewed up bubble gum, and it's disgusting, yes. So I thought, well, let's try to catch a bluegill off of it. So let's go ahead and throw it out here in the same spot we've been catching them, other than we did catch one over there. Let's just go ahead and try out right here first though. See what happens. Now, I don't have a doubt that if they bit the pencil eraser, they'll bite this too. I would assess that, at least. I do want to mention, though, guys, we had a storm, so I'm not sure how much that's going to affect the bite. Okay, we're getting little bites. That was like a nibble from, like, probably the smallest bluegill in the world, but I guess either way, they did find some interest in it. I see a bluegill looking at it, which means it's aroused interest. Oh, dang, did you guys see that? He had it. I seen him. Okay, hold on a second, I'm snagged. So nice, we did get a bite. It seems like in this pond, they kind of bite a little more actively, at least some of the weird things that I've used. Oh, there we go. This is not a bluegill, this is actually a tiny green sunfish. Hey guys, that's a tiny green sunfish right there. So not quite a bluegill, but it's something, and it's off of a piece of chewed up bubble gum. Wow. Okay, let's throw him back in there. All right, guys, well, I guess that's another fish. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next bait. All right, guys, I'm back with another bait option, and now we're gonna be using a cotton ball. So yeah, this is definitely more interesting than using a chewed up piece of bubble gum. Not quite as disgusting. And I would say it's a bit more interesting than using a pencil eraser too. So let's see what happens. Now, I'm not going to use the whole thing and put it on the hook. I'm just going to like tear off half of it. These things are pretty tough, so I'm just going to like, okay, I'll just try this. I'll try to wad this up into a ball, and then I am going to put it on the hook, and let's see what happens. Okay, guys, it's on there. Now, yeah, it looks kind of big, but like when it's in the water, it'll probably obviously get a little smaller from being wet. I already see some bluegill right here, so let's just see what happens. It's going to be pretty interesting. And the cotton ball will slowly sink. Okay, getting bit. Holy moly. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Okay. Yeah, so that was definitely appealing to the bluegill. So now I'm just going to sort of wad this up a little more. Put it on the hook like that, and there we go. Let's throw it back out there and see if a bluegill will eat it. Oh. Dang. Yeah, they are consistently biting this cotton ball. Holy moly. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay, yeah, they aren't being very... Oh. Okay, see? So they keep biting it, but they're not getting hooked. So we already know for a fact that bluegill will definitely bite the cotton ball. They have just proven that to us. Let's keep it going. It's even more into a ball shape now. Let's keep it going. Let's not stop now. Okay. See, it keeps getting so many bites. Can't get a hook in their mouth, though. Okay. Dude. Come on, dude. They keep biting it. Come on. Dude. This is insane. They're like actually teasing me at this point. Oh my. Oh, come on. What? Oh, that's one. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one's actually a little bigger than the ones we've been catching. What happened to his tail there? Looked like something tried to attack his tail. I don't know. But anyway, there we go, guys. And this is another hybrid. Wow. Okay, caught off the cotton ball. Yeah, they were biting it many times, and it took one like this to actually eat it. So let's go ahead and put him back in the water. Okay, finally. What is my dog doing? This is a bonus clip. My dog's swimming. My dog is swimming. Okay, guys, so I've got my next bait, and it's something even more unusual. We have a pipe cleaner that I just tied onto the hook. A pipe cleaner. Now, you know, it doesn't look too bad for being a pipe cleaner on a hook. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's something that they're going to look at and bite. And the only way we can figure that out is if we throw it out there and see what happens. Let's throw it out here and see what happens. And immediately, or maybe that wasn't a bite, I don't know. Here, let me just... Yep, there's a bite already. And I know for a fact that that was a bite. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. No way. No way. Okay, let me go ahead and take this guy off the hook. And there is another hybrid bluegill off of a pipe cleaner. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Wow. This is actually kind of insane. Okay. Throw him back in there. Wow. That is something. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today's video. I want to say, you know, here again guys, this is my brand new channel. If you guys are interested in seeing more, I suggest liking and subscribing and commenting down below any ideas you have for more. Maybe we can do some more bluegill experiments if you guys want to. I'm going to be doing some bass fishing, some, you know, just fishing with night crawlers to see what bites. And, you know, just having fun and doing other kinds of content. But yeah, guys, this is my new channel, so please give a like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, comment down any suggestions that you guys have, if you have any that you'd like to share. And I will see you guys with another video. Have a great day.